Hello, Bryce Tubbs here. I'm going to be talking about best marketing for CPA firms, basically how to create your dream firm. Now, this is a it's a topic that's very near and dear to my heart, especially because I got started with my accounting and bookkeeping firm about 7 years ago. And when I was getting started, like there was not really any information about how to do that. Everything was more about like how to go and basically be an in-house like bookkeeper or basically go and work for somebody else. It wasn't really about like freelancing or starting your own business with this, especially online. So I just make a lot of content for that. And in addition to running my accounting firm, I coach and mentor other accountants and bookkeepers to be able to go and grow their business to the multi six-figure level. So if you want some help doing that, if you want to be able to grow your business really, really quickly without making a lot of the pitfalls and mistakes that most people make, including myself when growing their firm, go ahead and click on the link inside of the description either above or below the video. I'd love to be able to schedule time with you to see if I can help you out and if it makes sense to work together long term to really reach your business goals. And anyways, so let's kind of jump into this, okay? We have to start talking about partnerships. So partnership is the fastest way to go once you have some traction and you're trying to get to about $20,000 per month. Okay, it's the easiest way to go from like, 5 grand to 20 grand. It's harder for you to go from zero to about five using partnerships. And the reason why is because if you have a partnership, generally you have to first do two sales. First, to sell the partner on actually sending you referrals. Then you have to actually do a second sale for each referral that comes in. You actually have to talk to them and see if they want to work with you. Now, if you're at zero and you don't really know how to do sales properly, or if you are undercharging because you don't really know how to speak about the value of your work, you don't really know how to get them interested in paying you a higher rate, and the monthly rate they're trying to pay you is very low, or they only come into you looking for like a tax return, then what that basically means is you have to kind of go back to that first stage and really start developing your sales skills. That's something we really cover very, very deeply inside of my program is the sales skills. So you can start taking advantage of this. For example, like JT, every single year from one referral partner, he gets about $50,000 per year in new revenue. That's monthly revenue. Just keep repeating, 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 repeating. And the reason why is because the partner that he has is it's like a business consultant, and every single year, she's throwing money into advertising for her business. So every single time that her business grows, she gets new people who eventually need JT's service. And JT does like just a speaking event. It's basically like a live video inside of the person's client community about once a quarter. And on that video, it's just a simple call to action. It's like, hey, if you want some help and you think that, I'm the person to help you, go ahead and click on this link to book a call to speak with me. Okay, that's actually a kind of cool little marketing tip I just gave you inside of partnerships is you can actually do speaking events and show off your expertise and then get people to book a call with you. Now, another reason why partnerships are really cool is because partnerships have a bunch of different marketing channels built into them. Number one, you can do a speaking event. Number two, they can just give you a straight referral. Number three, you can actually hack into their email list and get them to give you their emails. So, for example, for JT, whenever he does a speaking event once a quarter, he asks the person who is hosting the event, hey, can you please send me the email list of everyone who was registered to attend? And she does. And then he emails each one of them personally and just asks if they want to hop on a call. And the reply rate and the call booking rate is very, very high from those events. So he's able to just keep doing that. And all he has to do is just do like one event every single quarter. It's just such easy money. It's just that most people they struggle when it comes to referrals and relationships like this if they don't know how to close and they don't know how to get people to pay for their higher package like their 715 month package or $1,000 a month, $2,000, $3,000 a month package. If you're still at the stage, even if you're a CPA and you're having trouble selling people for more than about $500 per month, right, then partnerships can be a little bit more challenging because you're still going to get all these like lower quality leads that are coming to you and that are not really looking to pay your higher rates. I remember, for example, we had to do with like Florence. So when Florence was getting started, like she hadn't gotten a client. So the first thing we had to do a lot of sales practice. And I generally give you guys what's called the six-figure sales flow. It's just a list of questions and directions and check boxes that you need to hit in the other person's mind in order for them to feel confident and clear about paying you, an above average amount of money. And once you've done that accurately, then the business owners feel really, really good about working with you because you, one, come across an expert, two, you're speaking in language patterns they can actually understand, and three, there's a very easy way for you to ask clarifying questions at the end to make sure that they feel comfortable about your service and your price. And it's a very easy, just they sign it and they're ready to go. Now, when she did this, the first thing we had to do was give her that script. And then we had to give her more of like confidence boosting activities to make sure that she knew exactly how to charge and exactly like what to do. I also gave her a pricing calculator so she knew exactly like how much the work was worth. So when she actually went into the meeting, I was like, okay, cool. So go speak to this partner. They have a lot of work. We can just tell that based on our initial conversations with them. She did, and the person ends up giving her about $6,000 in monthly clients every single month, just from that. And it just came from first she had to have her foundations ready of pricing and her foundations with sales, and then she could focus on the marketing to be able to go and get bigger clients really, really easy. And that's basically how that goes with partnerships. Now, hopefully you enjoyed this video and I gave you like some pretty simple things to go in and implement right now. Okay, past relationships, partnerships, and learning how to utilize LinkedIn Sales Navigator. To be completely honest, those three things are the only three marketing channels that I use to go and get up to the six-figure levels when I was first getting started. Nowadays, I show my students how to do like Instagram, email marketing, and different kind of like in-person types of techniques. But if I had no money, I only had 30 days to go and start making revenue. If I cut off all my hands and my fingers, like that's what I'd be doing. That's what I'd be doing if I needed money. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you got something out of this. Now, if you want some help going and growing your business from someone who's been where you're trying to go ahead and click on the link inside the description either above or below the video. I'd love to talk to you on the call. On the call, what we're basically going to do is say, hey, where are you right now? What's really stopping you? What's really holding you back? Where are the opportunities that I'm seeing that we're kind of, missing out on? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to say, hey, okay, so cool. So knowing what you're doing right now, this is access step and this is the path that you're on. What do you actually want to go towards? Like, what do you want this vision to be like? Do you want to have a certain number of contractors? Do you want to be a one-man army? Do you want to be able to work 10 days out of the month and relax for the rest? Like, what does this look like for you? Then once we have a clear picture for that, I'm going to say, okay, cool. This is the steps we need to do in order to go and actually accomplish that. And if it makes sense, let's work together to do this inside of the program. If that's something that you think will have value for you, and that's something that you think is going to actually help you win the game and win the battle and actually get the business you want, go ahead and click on the link either above or below the video. I'd love to see you on the call. If you're not quite ready for that, that's okay too. No harm, no foul. I'll see you on the next video. Keep watching, keep taking some nuggets, keep learning, keep implementing the stuff I'm talking about. And when you're ready, let's book a call and let's talk soon, okay? Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Take it easy.